Since Disney decided to embarrass themselves by re-releasing Snow White in cinemas this past weekend in 1,330 theaters, let's take a look at the horrible numbers it brought in. Now, I understand I've talked about it a few days back. I said it made around $210,000, but let's break down a particular average in this video. I will be very quick about this because this is very bad. Now, according to Cosmic Book News, they are estimating that Rachel Zegler's Snow White re-release bombed so hard that it only did, at least it only brought in 17 tickets per theater. That's what was sold in each theater. Rachel Zegler's flop, which is Snow White, it was so bad that it only did 17 tickets per theater. This is impressive in many ways. So let's break it down. Snow White, starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, was released in theaters and only made $202 million worldwide up until the new re-release. And Disney thought for some reason that releasing this on Mother's Day was going to impact the box office disaster that it already is and make it more money. At least Disney thought they could make money back somehow. And I have to explain something to you guys. Disney putting this back in theaters cost them more millions of dollars that they will never get back. For Disney to put this back in theaters and get a measly $335,000 in one weekend, Disney has spent millions again to put this back in theater because they have to. There's something they call mobilize. They are mobilizing theaters to have this film shown again to the general audience. So this is not what the audience want to see, but you have to mobilize the theaters with money to get them to show your movies all over again. So this is what has happened, and this is how bad it is in terms of numbers. So Cosmic Book News estimates that the breakdown is about 17 tickets sold per theater in total, with an average ticket price being around $15 in the US. So this is what has been estimated that only 3 to 4 people this like visited each theater. This 3 to 4 people per theater. This is how terrible these numbers are. And it generated around $69,000 on Friday. Because if you now check between 3 to 4 people per theater into those number of theaters that it opened in 1,330, you come to around that $69,000 on Friday. Then on Saturday, only 8 people went per theater. It generated $156,000 on Saturday. And then between 5 to 6 people per theater on Sunday generated $110,000. So this is the whole estimate, the pathetic estimate that this has brought in for Disney. Disney have themselves to blame. Bob Iger have himself to blame. Jonah Platt have themselves to blame. Marc Platt have themselves to blame for why this project failed. They cast a delusional activist in Rachel Zegler, and this is the end result. The project is a major disaster, and they are not going to recoup a single dime from this project. This is just a little breakdown. I'm not going to waste too much time on this. The digital release for this project is in already. So yesterday was the 13th. So it's already out on digital. You can actually go stream it online if you feel like. So it's a dead project with a production budget of $270 million. It is set to lose Disney over $300 million now officially. It's as bad as the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. You know that lost a lot of money. Even Wish lost Disney $131 million. Indiana Jones lost $143 million. The Marvels, starring Brie Larson. Brie Larson's The Marvels made only $237 million. Only lost $237 million for Disney. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this content. Go ahead, show your support by smashing the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us here. I'll see you guys very much next time.